Anyway, welcome back to our Darker Purpose. We made it to floor 5, and this is our final episode, so let's make it count, shall we? We have no juice box, we got 55 health. And yeah, this is our final run. If we die on this first floor, then, well, first room, then it's oh, so that's the weather effect, I would imagine. Could have gone for big rooms, but no. No, let's get paper cut. Yeah. Ow. How about some juice? Nah. Oh, we can destroy the environment now. Okay, that could be useful and scary at the same time. I think we may find our death in this room. Yeah, I think we're gonna die here. Safe to say the weather effects ain't doing me any good. Oh, and the pieces of paper actually trigger the... Ah, shoot. Yep, that's it. Welcome to Edgewood. Meet your demise in Edgewood. Reward whisperers, a new lesson. Ah, shoot. Well, let's have a look at that. Whisper. Gain up to 20% extra crit chance when near an enemy. Huh. If I can find it. There we go. Well, let's go at it for the counselor. And since I did claim I'm not going to do another one, let's just look at some lore, I guess. I just don't have the time to do another run. Okay, how do I get out of this now? Oh, he's looking for 100 now. Well, aren't you a bit of a greedy bugger? No, you can have him. Extra class period. Okay, let's exit. Let's have a look. Item log. Is there a enemy thing we can see? Lore and achievements, probably that, right? Okay, let's have a look. Frothy the Dragon. General disagreement about what exactly went wrong with Frothy the Cardboard Dragon during last year's winter musical. Most believe that the dragon was intended to remain stationary, that it had a relatively minor role in the production, and that red cellophane would have just been as effective as actual fire. Sadly, the enterprising student who originally designed the beast was consumed by his own creation moment before the theater was evacuated. No one knows where the dragon went after leaving the auditorium, or whether it is still somewhere on the grounds. The administrators gleefully described the incident as a remarkable occurrence that stood out in an otherwise unremarkable semester. Harmless remark. Before the adults disappeared, Regan had a gift for engaging her classmates with her popular chalkboard games. While the administrators frowned on most students' attempts at leisure, they seemed pleased with her initiative. It was only after several weeks that it became difficult to ignore the odd fates and accidents later befalling those who joined in Regan's fun. While the administrator poo-pooed initial reports of immolation, disintegration, and paralytic insanity, even they had eventually had to order the games discontinued. The final straw was likely the fate of an unfortunate Nicholas Ellenwick, dragged to a wall by spectral hands just seconds after Regan defeated him in tic-tac-toe. Column of Yesterdayers. Students who refuse to participate in mandatory kitchen maintenance activities may see their fresh stew replaced with a pot of Yesterdayers left over from the day before. While the administrators note that most students display no adverse reaction after receiving the older stew, those who actually eat it exhibit symptoms ranging from simple fever to uncontrollable rage. There's no explanation for why a bowl of Yesterdayers continues to bubble even when served chilled, or why the kitchens are occasionally evacuated and sealed off when a forgotten cauldron of yesterday is rediscovered. Alright, let's just do another run. If you don't finish it, we don't finish it. I got bored of reading. And I guess you guys got bored of listening to me read. So we have an extra crit chance when near an enemy. That could be useful. So going near enemies wouldn't actually be a bad thing. Crits deal apparently double damage, so... Yeep. Let's try to get that money in. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Well, there's immediately our boss. Let's wait. Yeah, because we've got a mini boss over there, which should give us an item. Well, Moldavian. I wonder if there's an achievement for getting through the entire floor without getting hit. There could be. You already get rewarded for killing X amount of enemies without getting hit with certain items. Plus an attack speed or plus 50 life. Yeah, I'll take the attack speed. I think this lowers our light, but up to something else. Move and attack speed. Yeah, okay. I mean, the light can be annoying not having it, but the extra attack speed is definitely... Not to mention the moving speed is probably pretty handy too. As I mentioned at the start of previous run, your movement speed is rather important to you in this game. Nothing up there. The juice box below. What did he say? Something about eating textbooks? Dude. I mean, you're at desk, so who are you? The obsolete operator. He's kind of getting his butt kicked, but... so he just spawns in enemies, so that shouldn't be too bad. Especially if you don't focus on the enemies. Which is probably easier said than done, admittedly. But he's close to death, so I wouldn't worry too much. There he goes. Okay. Well, may as well go for the juice box now. There we go. Sec. Alright, sorry about that. I had to have a short conversation with somebody. And being the brilliant person that I am, I can play and talk at the same time. Deal over 400 damage with basic attack. So yeah, we crit it for 600. Thanks to having max crit chance and... well, not max crit chance. Crit damage didn't go up from that weird plate that we've gotten, but... yeah, we deal double damage due to this being a sensitive floor, and we crit it. Just like... oh, shoot. Look at him. He's losing health quickly. I guess his healing stuff isn't all that amazing either, since... you know, we deal so much damage with one attack, it doesn't really pain too much, I would imagine. He's constantly forcing him to heal because we, I'm assuming, passed by the triggers that cause him to do that. That was stupidly easy. 10 movement speed, plus 1 damage for each Edgewood. Ooh. Coin and punishment. So basically, we just picked up money equals power. Love it. Well, I didn't want to use juice box. I'm constantly trying not to say jukebox. I'm surprised it hasn't happened yet. Nobody came close there. So what have we learned? Well, since the floors are good for us. Like, really good. As long as we can avoid getting hit. If that was an item we could get, I would be all up for that. Alright, let's see if we can buy anything good. Yeah, I know we have money equals power, but still. Student treaty is bad. We want to buy another juke. See, I mentioned the word jukebox aloud, and now I just can't get it out of my head anymore. Well, on the bright side, I don't have to worry about it anymore. Boorish, or perhaps you mean boring? Well, it doesn't matter. Pitch black. We have lower vision, so we really shouldn't do this. The graffiti on the wall looks more sullen than usual. The floor lacks authority figures. You expect a rank and file are weaker as well. So this is like an easy peasy lemon squeezy floor then. Well, we get items from those leaders, so we'll go with the dark one, even though it means we, as you can tell, can't see shite. Well, there's something here. Oh, there's a ghost again. We should attempt to pursue. Man, the boss is going to be a pain in the butt. Where's the ghost? He's going left. Okay. Doors are open, so this is basically just a trap room. F to inspect. F to inspect. Okay, that's... The case of the walking desk. Alright, let's read that one. Concerned, the general chuckled. Hardly. Robbing a few helpless civilians, that's one thing. That dagger is unique, a gift for the ambassador, and I have 100 soldiers surrounding the building. Or it is of 2, if you hadn't noticed. We'll see them coming from a mile away. Shuddering Jim seethed. Everyone says that, he said, and they always win. Always. The bandit always gets the stupid treasure. He snarled at the ring of officers standing around him. preening in their khakis and special goggles. He outsmarts you, he gets inside your head. But I swear to all of you, before this is over, someone is going to get inside his. Startled, the officer fell silent. Behind him, the bandit's henchmen slithered by, their camouflage mirroring the sand. Book 16 in the Shuddering Gym series, page 39, Edgewood Library. Stop, drop, roll. Roll while holding the fragile roly-poly and the candelabra matchsticks. Okay. I feel I'm entirely sure what it... And that's a jukebox. Choose box. Words. I know them. On occasion. Where am I going? Out of this room, which is good because this is a room I'd rather not visit anymore. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's you. Let's just stay close to you. Shouldn't be a problem. I flawless you the first time I saw you. I don't see how things should be different with impaired vision. Especially because you're getting your butt kicked. Do all my amazing crit chances. Fear the crits and then be dead. No level up? Yep, okay, we do. 10 is a rapid shot. Plus 20% attack speed or plus 50 to life. Life is boring. Let's get shot speed up. Survive for... Okay, well, it's great that I actually can't see Jack, so... I think I'm just gonna take the hits. Not much more I can do. Yeep. 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 And we get chalk-related stuff. Plus 1 chalk, 20% chance of not consuming chalk on use. Since we only have 2, that means like we have a 40... Is it 40? I don't know. Anyway, we're at half health. Happy to survive, the upper levels are hungry. Aww. Looks like your rank is based on your time, which is kind of stupid. Anyway, to the Downward Fortress once more. You fire quite quickly. To the bed of safety. And just roll on out of here. Okay, we need this guy out first. He's got the hardest to dodge attack. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Ooh, look at that. Old Smokey's getting smoked. I do apologize for that work. Anyway, milk and cookies. I have no idea what it is, but so far we haven't had any bad items, so... Level up instantly on next floor. Okay, well that is good, assuming we actually get to said next floor. So if I could, I would go after the boss as soon as possible because we still have the crit plate, or whatever the proper name for that is. I'm just gonna call it crit plate because I like how crit plate sounds. Nothing here, huh? Whoop. Whoop. Oh, extra juke. Yep, it's stuck. Jukebox is stuck. Ah, shoot. I held my composure for so long and then it all failed at the very end. Well, yeah, let's take some jukeboxes. I'm not even gonna bother hiding it anymore. Okay, let's go. Shouldn't... Whoa, those... Yeah, those healed for a good amount. Okay, we got the crit things and stuff, so we may as well get rid of this quickly now, can't we? Let's deal as much crits as we can, get rid of these. Even throw some chalk at them if I can find out the buttons. The crit plate might break soon though, so... That's... Didn't really want to use that, but... That's the final juice through. Didn't spew out enemies, oddly enough. I think my plate just broke. Maybe not. I don't know. It's a bit hard to... Yeah, I think the plate broke. That sucks. We're gonna figure out the button. Yeah, there we go. Put the map out of here. We don't need it during this fight. I think it might actually... do well. Get rid of the fort and then Goneril becomes pretty easy to take out. But pretty easy, I do mean she will become a bit of a problem when she starts getting like up there in size. I don't know. I should probably check, but we'll probably continue exploring the rest of the floor. I'm getting some extra juice in. Yeah. I guess this goes to show that health and damage and speed is more important than just health. And why did you say that? Well, health is, despite being easily available, there isn't much here that benefits your health. There's not much there that goes like, well, you gain X percentage of your health back. So considering that, and that your health comes from juice boxes you pick up. Okay, can we get another level up before we go, and then I can get like 2 levels? Anyways, I'm trying to explain. If juice boxes... Hey, look, I got it right again. If juice boxes were to heal you based on the amount of health, like it would heal you 20% of your health, then yeah, health upgrades would be valuable. Now it's just like, well, you know... You can have some extra health, but that just means you're gonna need more juice boxes too if you want to get back to full. I mean, there is that one thing that heals you for 2% of your health whenever you pick up a token, but that is just like 2 extra health unless you get to like 150 max HP. And I don't think that's an easy thing to achieve either. Alright, we might get our vending machine pretty soon. There we go. Give me the... what's this thing? Shots extend at random... What? Shots extend at random angles beyond end of... Okay. Vine-wrapped bricks. Rolling replaces next attack with a heavy-hitting brick. Oh, fun as that may be, I will need juice boxes. Okay. Well, let's try to get a little bit further into floor 5. We can buy another juice box now, can we not? I think we were one short. Full for complete. Happy to survive. The upper levels are hungry. Fear me and me mighty hammer. That wasn't mine a little while ago. Underlit, I would rather avoid that. Too big or well stocked. It has more dispensers, so that doesn't really help me. So I guess we go to too big. Anyways, I'll be back in a split second. Okay, let's carry on. We're going to too big. And we do indeed level up. Item drop, plus 5% attack. Additional champions. Plus 5 damage or plus 5 attack speed. This gives us items though. Or like a chance at items. Sure. We'll go with that. I was not prepared. Because I was adjusting my headset. So yeah, we'll stick with base damage. But we do fire quicker. And we got our juice box out of it. So everything's... Oh, this room. Okay, let's see if our wonderful speed can help us out a bit more now. Oh, I'm confused by that. I didn't know that was a thing. I'm confused again. Luckily, it only affects our... shot direction, not our actual movement. That would have been annoying as hell to deal with. Oh, is that the shotgun paper? I think it is. Yep. Get shotgunned. We've spent all of our money on the last floor. Don't spawn so close to me. Okay. That went well, except we got torched at the end of it. That was a little less fine. We got some money now, which translates into a little bit more damage too. Alright, now to deal with you. Just need to find a proper place to attack you from. I think I can do it this way, but it would take a while. So I'm just gonna do this. Shouldn't be that difficult. Alrighty then. It kind of throws me off a little bit that rooms aren't like symmetrical. And I would have expected another one of those furnaces, whatever they're called. Level up. Telltale extra hearts. Huh. Plus 5 damage, 40% in this count. Actual life? There's our boss. I'm not really sure what the actual life is going to do for us, but... Let's pop some juice boxes. And by some, I mean... all the ones we have. More money should translate into more damage. Nothing wrong with that. We're gonna start running, yeah. Called it. Well, kind of curious to see what bosses they're going to throw at us right now. I mean, we did just do a pretty major one, so wondering if the difficulty will be toned down a bit for the upcoming ones, or if the fort is now the standard. In any case, we will be carrying on as far as this will take us, because this is the last episode. There will be no more splits. We're seeing this through this episode. Alright, neat. A few more paths to go through. Before we go face our boss, we do have that extra life. Not sure how that will work. But it's safe to say that we will eventually see what it does. Did that do 14 damage? Oh. Man, that is getting up there, isn't it? That teddy bear would be a nice little gift at this point. Well, they did say this room was too big, so not surprised there's this many avenues to take. We could go buy some more juice. Should we want that? Should have a few coins. It will be giving up some more damage again, but if I do less damage, then, you know, be dead. So let's see. Yeah, let's buy 2. On's binoculars. Oh, there are range upgrades. That's good. Destroys all projectiles. That would have been cool too. And crit chance up. That would have been cool too. A lot of nifty items. Fortunately, we just don't have the money for them all. Oh well, let's go see what our boss is. The chandelier, really? Huh. I'm gonna say I was expecting different boss set down or up here. I suppose he has more health and deals more damage, but honestly, I think that's a bit of a cheap method of upping the difficulty, don't you think? Or am I alone in that regard? Well, at least it means we can do yet another floor. Afraid of the dark. Defeat the cannon above long without leaving the light. Alright, let's carry on. The blackberry bunks of caution, underlit. We'll go wealthy. We can use the money for more juice boxes, more damage. And underlit is terrible for us because we already have lower light. You are new. And rather dangerous, apparently. And rather healthy. Okay. Well, at least we got to see some new enemies. Let's get our map back up. Ghosts. They look more like jesters, or is that... that's a bird helmet. I mean, hey, whatever strikes your fancy. I'm not a man for fashion myself, so You just do you. Okay, so they are the runners again, but this time I'm wearing straight jackets. In any case, we are low on health again. They are pretty big to be considered kids, aren't they? At least they don't have like the proper proportions of what you would expect from a kid. I mean, we've seen giant kids already, but okay, so what's your? You turn off the lights. That's your special ability. Sylvester the Sliding. What do I need to do to get a range like that? Whoop. Whoop. Nope. Come on. There we go. And we get better juice boxes. Casual conversations between school equipment. Hey, juice box. Cool. Thank you. We'll pop that straight away for another 25 health. 13? Jeez. That's a lot of damage. Let's see if we can... I got... Oh, they grab you. They don't deal damage, they just grab you. Okay. Well, as you can see, that's equally annoying, but... Yeah, they just grab you. Okay. It doesn't mean they are no longer an issue once the room is cleared, unless there's other stuff in there that can still... Is that a guy on a door? Okay. We've seen flying carpets. Prepare for the flying doors. Ouch. Well, I guess we're gonna soon see how that extra life works. You just gain all of your health back. Not what I had in mind, but hey, at least the run's still going. Alright, takes care of him. Let's grab the juice box. There we go. Still an enemy around here somewhere. There you are. Come here, you. Alright. Well, unless... Ah, here we go. I was wondering, unless there was something else in this room, this really wouldn't have been that big of a problem to try and survive. And again, it seems this spot is safe anyway, so... Getting the item is more painful than... This might have been a mistake. I'm gonna have to spend big on juice again. Well, there's no denying this is getting more difficult. Alright. Good, avoided that one. And right, that if you do find a vending machine, we should have a chunk of change to spend. And we only have 18 health left, though. That's 2 more hits and we're dead. Okay. This shouldn't be too bad. I'm still figuring out what would make these guys annoying. Assuming we would figure it out soon anyway, but... did that open the door? Yeah, it did. Okay, so there's still money here. Which we do wish to grab. That's our boss. So I don't... our vending machine might just be one room below on this one then. But it isn't. Ow. 1 hit away from death. We just don't get one. Well, there's a problem. I didn't think that was possible. Well, there you go. I wonder if that has anything to do with this being like, hello, you're new and you're probably going to kill me pretty quickly. So you're the Discipled King. If this is all you do, you are going to be rather easy to kill. So I'm going to guess there's more to you than meets the eye. I'm fairly sure that, yep, there we go. Yep. Alright. We've dealt quite a bit of damage. 122k isn't bad. Let's quickly check what we can still unlock. We should have some stuff here. Yes, I want to leave credits. Additional chalk. Okay, that's useful. Did we get any other classes? We did. Which one is it? Hide and seek, 1 period to equip. Start with 35% more roll speed. Okay, that could be useful. Although, just base movement speed would have been better. In any case, that is where I am going to cut this episode. And therefore, the end of the bio shorts on Our Darker Purpose. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the series. Feel free to show support by commenting, liking, or subbing if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys on the next short. Bye, everyone.